What it's like, you took the temperature of this team, particularly from your own point of view, uh, going into this year. What's the hunger level and everything involved coming off of last year and starting over?
Well, I think there's definitely a lot more of a hunger level. Just even the last 2 days of last 2 weeks of informal skates. I think we really ramped it up to get ourselves ready to go for camp, and I think a lot of us are not happy and upset with last year. But in saying that, we got to leave last season in the past, and we got to look forward in the future. And I know a lot of guys are upset with the way that things went and want to make things right. And guys came here ready to work, and I think that's the mentality that we need, and that's the mentality that we already established in the informal skates before camp even started. And I'm sure Todd and the coaching staff are going to ramp it up even more so. So we're all excited to get back. Today, we made a joke this morning. It's like Christmas morning. New season starting up again, and everyone's excited to come into the rink formally now. And with snow on the ground, I think it adds to it. But I know it's funny, but we're all positive and happy and looking forward to this season. Even listening to what Wayne said the other day, and he believes in this group bouncing back. I think as players, we should even look at what the management did. They didn't make big drastic changes, and which shows that there's still belief in this group, and I think that's where our heads need to be. There's belief in this group. We got to believe in ourselves and each other to get back to where we were in 16-17.
Milan, when you left in the spring, when we talked to you, you said maybe some of your slump at the end of the season was as much mental as anything. Do you feel better mentally, and if so, how did you get there over the summer?
Yeah, I definitely feel a lot better mentally. Just like I said, just leaving the past in the past, and looking forward to what the new season presents. So just trying to get happy again. Just happy going to the rink, and I think it just starts with your summer workouts. Waking up, jumping out of bed in the morning, enjoying going to the gym, enjoying working hard, and enjoying pushing yourself and all that type of stuff, and just having an optimistic, positive outlook on things, and not letting things dwell, not letting things bring you down. That's, I think, I definitely learned a hard lesson with that last year. But like I said, I'm not thinking about last year at all. I'm just thinking about this year and playing my game and being myself and being the best player I can be for this team. And I know everyone's has the same mindset coming into this season.
You're an established Milan. How would you describe your own level of motivation going into this?
I would describe it pretty high. I feel like there's still a lot to prove in my career. I mean, I turned 30 in June, and sometimes, I remember when in my first 3-4 years in the league, you think of someone who turns 30, you're like, oh, that's old. But now that you're here, you don't feel old. That's for sure. So there's definitely motivation, from a personal level, but also I think more so from a team level, competing every night to win. Giving yourself a chance to be in the playoffs and compete for the Stanley Cup. I think it was a good thing for me mentally and motivation-wise to watch basically all of the playoffs. Just seeing the emotion and the heart and the effort that goes in on a night-to-night basis from April to June. And I think as an athlete and as a competitor, you want to be a part of that. So I've had a lot of experience and I've had a lot of success in the postseason. It's just about doing the right things in the season to give yourself a chance to play for the ultimate prize.
You're kind of a microcosm of this team, just one of many guys who's coming back this year determined to be better than you were.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's one of the things that's very motivating. It's just determined to be better than you were last year. As for me as an individual, but like I said, more so as a group and as a team. And I've always found in my 11 years that when the team has success, individuals have success. So I think this team needs to buy into, what the coach is selling and what the management is doing, and what the vision of where the whole organization wants to go. And when we do that, you look at it. 2 years ago, we were one game away from a conference final. So it's just when everyone buys in and the team has success, individuals have success. So that's the motivation right there.
It's the question people are asking is, are you guys the team from 2 years ago, or are you guys the team from last year? This is the season that proves that one way or the other.
Yeah, exactly. But in saying that, it's about what we do in the now and in the future. And 2 years ago was 2 years ago. It was a lot of fun being a part of that group 2 years ago, and then last year was last year, and it wasn't fun being a part of the group last year. So it's about like I said, it's about the present and the future, and we as players and coaches and the team have the control of our destiny and where we want to take this group.
Milan, you spoke openly how you felt like a lot of your challenges resonated between your ears last year more than anything else. What specifically then did you work on? I don't know if you could work on improving mentally or not, but what did you focus on this summer so when you come back to be the Milan Lucic who's been a productive 50-plus point player numerous times?
Just getting back to believing in yourself, and like I said, the fun aspect, and the positive and the optimistic aspect, and all that type of stuff. So just working with few people that kind of just like sports psychologists and stuff like that. Just working on I guess how to get in the zone and all that type of stuff again. And sometimes you can take just like any job, you can take it for granted, and there's dog's days with it. So sometimes it's just taking a step back and remembering why you play, and remembering the kid inside you and the love for the game, and like I said, just watching the playoffs and seeing guys compete, and even seeing a guy like Ovechkin who was a superstar for 13 years, and it took him that long to finally achieve the ultimate prize. And I mean, if he didn't achieve that, we'd all be saying, yeah, he was a great goal scorer, and yeah, he was a great player, but he didn't get there. And just seeing that look on his face, and obviously all the aftermath of the fun that he had and that team had with it, and it just kind of reminds you of that feeling. So again, just learning, I think more so just learning how to get over things and not letting the negatives dwell on you, or a bad play or a bad pass or a bad turnover or a goal against dwell on you, or even whatever intangibles outside the rink dwell on you or bring you down. So it's just getting back to that short-term memory mentality, and just focusing on moving forward and having that strong mindset like I did in the past. And those were the things that I was working on mentally more than anything.
I know you said earlier you also spend more time on the ice. Late last year you kind of joked about it. You couldn't score to save your life. You had some wide open nets. Was there anything that you worked on, like hand-wise, skill-wise, that maybe you hadn't done in the past?
Just confidence with the puck, and just stuff in the corners, and just getting my when you do have a guy beat out of the corners, it's just keeping your feet moving, and also puck through the neutral zone, and building the obstacle course that kind of everyone's doing nowadays, and just getting that. And I think it's more so just building the confidence in yourself in those areas, and I think that was what I worked on the ice more than anything.
Do you feel your hands, because historically you've been a pretty good passer, do you feel that your hands are back to where they were before?
Right now I do, yeah. And like I said, we kind of had a mini 2-week camp before in the informal skates before the real camp on ice starts tomorrow. So everything felt good, everything felt great, and like I said, it's just keeping that mindset between the ears to keep you going. Thank you, guys.